My name is Dr. Christine Cole. I'm a shelter veterinarian and I work presently for Sydney Dog and Cat Zone. This particular shelter has been a pound for decades, 30 or 40 years I think, but it's been in its present form as a charity. Off the top of my head I think it's about 8 or 9 years since it's become a charity. It's around between 60 and 80 dogs and a similar number of cats, so on average it's about 70 of each. We do have a website and there's a section for stray animals. They're not always up the day they come in, but we aim to get them up as quickly as possible within the limits of our resources. Okay, if an animal has no microchip, then the legal hold period, if a dog or cat that is, the legal hold period is 7 days, and if it has a microchip, that legal hold period extends to 14 days. And we, if an animal's microchipped, we actually make every effort to track that person down. You know, we send letters, we ring them up, and you know, we make whatever reasonable inquiries we can to try and, you know, get that animal back to that owner. Yeah. Well, first of all, responsible pet ownership is incredibly important. They can microchip their animals, they can keep their details current, and they can have their animals desexed so that there's not such a you know, huge population of animals produced every year that's, you know, end up in pounds and shelters all over the country. So responsibility is a huge thing. But the other thing they can do to help us obviously is, you know, financial support is what we're most in need of. We also need support in other ways from our volunteers, and we're blessed with a good community of volunteers. But we always need, you know, people with skills, particular skills, marketing, IT skills, you know, training, dog training skills, that sort of thing. But at the moment it's financial support that's the most critical thing for our organisation, because you know, if costs are going up and donations are you know, not keeping pace with that, and we're also trying to improve our shelter. I mean, you don't have to look too far to see that our facilities are fairly run down and certainly need upgrading. Our kennels, some of our kennels are pretty okay, but some of them are certainly not up to scratch, and you know, we need to upgrade our facilities. We're also endeavouring all the time to implement programs that benefit the staff and the animals in particular, and you know, to sort of upskill our staff and to improve the adoptability of our animals. At the moment we've recently undertaken some sort of training for our volunteers to get our volunteers to train the dogs so that they're instead of, you know, being greeted by a rambunctious, boisterous dog jumping up and down barking at them in the kennel, when a member of the public or when anyone approaches the kennel, they're greeted by a well-behaved dog who sits and waits for its treat. So that's much more appealing to everybody. So, and we also have programs to enrich the environment of the animals while they're here, so that, I mean, training's great for them because it gives them mental stimulation and reduces the boredom, but we also try to give them other things to occupy them, like we're trying to raise money at the moment for treat balls so that the food can be sort of, you know, they can play with the ball and get the food out and dribs and drabs, rather than just have that one little exciting area of the day. We have volunteers go in and play with the dogs in the kennel, go in and groom them, go in and massage them. So, you know, all those things. I mean, as I say, we do have volunteers, but these things take money and resources and time to do. So, you know, money's the big thing when it comes to running a shelter. Yeah.